Hi and welcome back to Warframe. Today I thought we'll take another look at the Burston Prime here. Compared to its normal counterpart over here, it does more slash, more puncture, more impact, more status. It's got a higher fire rate. It is a huge improvement over its standard counterpart. It starts life with 1V polarity, we've put on 2, but in all honesty, a fourth one would definitely be the way to go with this. I'm just out of formers, so that fourth one will probably go onto the back burner for my build, unfortunately. But that fourth one would definitely be recommended here. And I mean, it's not exactly that powerful with 11 impact, 11 puncture, 15 slash, so it was never going to be a powerful weapon, but it did amaze us once I actually got my hands on this. So basically them 3 Vs we actually have on are serration, split chamber and heavy caliber across all 3 of the different configurations here. This one is for the corpus, and basically what we did is we added high voltage, which is electrical damage plus status effect, and rhyme rounds, which is freeze damage plus status effect. That adds 578 magnetic damage. We threw thermite rounds in, which is the fire damage plus status effect. Just to have a little bit extra. I mean, toxin would go well there, malignant force, but I went for heat. I don't know why, it just seemed to work better. I did try it with both of them. And then we threw cryo rounds in there just to basically increase the damage from the magnetic, which is how it managed to go to 578. For the Grenier, we have Bane of Grenier in here. We also have Bane of Corpus in the Corpus one, because they just work really well. Then this one, we went for kind of a status type build. We have thermite rounds and high voltage, which is fire and electricity. That one created radiation damage of 355.7. And then rhyme rounds, which is freeze damage, and malignant force, which is poison damage, that created viral of the same number, 355.7. But the thing with the Grenier build has to be the fact that the status chance on this went up to 74.2. So it is actually really effective. And for the infested, we obviously threw Bane of Infested in here. We have gas damage, which is thermite rounds and malignant force. And this is where the big problem came. To be honest, if you don't have the thermite rounds, you could drop a heated charge in here and drop the cryo rounds. But we also added shred for more fire rate and punch through. So the infested just group round you so much, the punch through actually helped a hell of a lot on this build. It was weird. It goes well on the other builds, but it does take a little bit away from damage. But against the infested, I saw it having a huge effect, just because the group's so close to you. The punch through helped a hell of a lot. But this is where I wish I had the fourth former in here, would come in handy, because cryo rounds has only been thrown in here to sometimes it'll do the freeze damage and it'll slow them down, but not all of the time. And it's literally an unranked cryo mod. The thing that really got me about this weapon is that it was such a pain to actually get a hold of in the first place, because it was in, was it Derelict Survival, and that was such a pain first time around. I mean, I've got the part loads of times since, but just to get it the first time was a bit of a pain. But the first time I used this, I was over the moon. Oh, you're up there now. No, you're not. It is just so effective for what it is. I know I'm getting shot from somewhere, but I cannot find them. Ah, sniper rifle. I mean, it's basically one shot in these level 20 plus Grenier. And I like this weapon the first time round. I could have sworn I'd actually put that other former in, and it's going to bug me for quite a while actually, because unfortunately I've got other weapons I need to be doing. I had not planned for this not to be done. Yeah, one-shotted. Love this one. It is nice, but it has its downsides. It does seem to be better against the Grenier than it does against the Infested, for example, because it's a burst fire weapon. Oh no, you don't. You got me twice earlier. Against the Infested, it's a good weapon, but... Oh, you call that a bubble? Yeah, have my bubble. My bubble may be a bit overly big. Yeah, I mean, it is good against the most enemies. It just seems more effective against the Grenier than any other. This one's below us somewhere. But anyway, we'll leave this off here for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.